Previously on Sailing One Life, we self-quarantined in the beautiful Umentos and Ragged Islands, where we spent our time fishing, diving, and simply enjoying the beauty of life. Join us in this episode as we tackle our longest sail yet. We sailed back down to Hog Cay as we needed access to cell phone service and to make a final decision on our future plans. As we assumed, not much changed with COVID during the week we were gone. In fact, things were much worse. We were reminded once again how magical the Ragged Islands were, and we seriously cannot wait to make it back here one day. Although sailing back to Florida was the easiest option, we simply were not ready to give up on our sailing dreams. Our only other option was the daunting sail to the US Virgin Islands. This meant parting ways with our buddy boat Reverie, who actually decided to sail back to Florida this time. We were almost out of fuel, and we had to arrange entry to a designated marina and must immediately exit the country afterward. The closest marina was a 36-hour sail in the wrong direction. We jumped through all the red tape to arrange for entry into the marina. Okay, got it. Okay, so do I need to do anything else, or you'll handle it from here? Thank you very much. I appreciate your help. And it was time to say see you later to Reverie. We had been through so much together over the past 3 months, and it was incredibly painful to go our separate ways. Evan, Deborah, and Sadie Jane, here's to you guys. Thanks for being a badass buddy boat.
In this part of the world, trade winds blow steadily from the east at around 15 knots. Because sailboats can't go straight into the wind, we had always planned to do small hops down the chain of islands. This is known as the Thorny Path by cruising sailors. However, with the Turks and Caicos, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico all closed due to COVID, we had to go the gutsy way. The plan would be to sail northeast from the Bahamas with the wind on our starboard. When we reached due north of the USVI, we would tack and sail south with the wind to port. This path would take us hundreds of miles offshore, far from any land and from any help.
How was cooking on the ocean? You don't even have the stove gimbal.
I don't even have stove gimbal, super easy.
Our sail from Ragged Island to Long Island got off to a blissful start. Steady light winds and a working autopilot let us enjoy a nice dinner in the cockpit. We even were able to play a few games of rummy and revel in the beautiful conditions. Soon enough though, all 3 fishing lines went off at the same time. Fish on!
What are you fighting?
Hopefully a little tuna.
It's gotta be a little tuna. We found a school of them. And Brookie's fighting it with the little reel. We got one in the boat. We got one that bit through our leader. And Brookie's gonna get this other one. Get that tuna.
Not long after landing the tuna, we brought in a big mahi to go along with them. We were pumped to have fresh tuna and mahi to stock our fridge and freezer with. This would feed us for the days ahead.
Can you not close the bag? Just a little bit of mahi, huh?
It's a tad.
We arrived in Long Island and hailed the marina, only to be told we weren't on their list. After a few unreturned calls to the Bahamas government offices, we had no choice but to skirt the rules and take jerry cans to the local gas station in town. Hauling 60 gallons of diesel by hand in the dinghy was no easy task, but it was our only option. We spent the next few days resting and waiting for the right weather window for our big sail. The beauty of Long Island was astonishing, and we were disappointed that we were unable to explore more of the area. Good morning. Day 1 of sail from the Bahamas to the USVI. What are you feeling?
I'm sleepy.
You ready to go? You look ready to go.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Ready?
It was hard to believe after only 3 months of sailing we would be tackling this journey.
Day 1.
No, it's only day 1!
We have just left the anchorage and we're off. We got 800 miles to go.
Wow. That sounds so crazy.
So it's blowing about 15 knots right now, and we've got big, 5-6 foot rolling swells coming through, which I'm sure will look like nothing on the camera, but believe me, they're big. We did not record on day 2 because day 2 was not a good day.
Day 3.
We lost our autopilot again, so we will be hand steering for the next 650 more miles. That's okay, we'll make it. And we picked up some extra crew though to help hand steer, but he's not really too good at hand steering.
Believe it or not, this little dude really boosted our spirits.
We just checked into the SSB net, listening to Reverie. Hopefully today's a lot like this because it's nice and calm and a good wind for sailing.
We split our watches into 4-hour shifts. Basically, one person was at the helm while the other slept in the fetal position. Off and on like this for days. We had moments of sunshine and moments of rain, but there was nothing we could do but keep going. We were hundreds of miles from land in any direction. When you were just a small speck in a wide open ocean, it's certainly a humbling feeling.
It's day 5 and we've finally decided we can cook. So let's see what it looks like.
Making eggs. It was so nice to have hot breakfast. The ocean was so calm, we were finally able to relax a bit, and we took down our Bahamas flag. Oh man, it's destroyed. And our journey continued.
How'd you sleep? Are you ready for day 6?
How many more days?
3 probably. Day 6.
Day 6.
Okay, don't leave me.
You have a way to get on, right?
I got a rope tied back and we'll see if it works.
Bye! Took turns jumping in the big deep blue. Looking down into this water, we saw nothing but blue. The depth here was over 1 mile deep. So blue.
It is so blue, it's ridiculous.
This may not have been the best idea, but we needed to refresh ourselves. Each night when the sun went down, we were so thankful for the bright stars, and the moonlight became my new best friend.
Day 8.
We're still getting our asses kicked.
Day 8. We've been hit with southeast winds, 15 to 20 knots. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's our bow stuffing into 6 to 8 foot seas. Here's the course we've been taking. And we want to get to here, but we're going this way. And we're gonna have to go all the way out to about here and then tack and come down. Not cool. What do you think about this?
Day 8's been rough. Day 8, we've been so close. We're 100 miles away. We had to turn around.
Here's what the inside of the boat looks like. This should give it a good picture.
We had stuff everywhere. There's no picking up or cleaning when you can barely stand up inside. Toward the end of our trip, we were certainly overcooking on a moving stove. Yep, that's right, ramen noodles for dinner. We were getting so close, but yet we were still so far away. What day is it?
Day 10. Land! Look at those mountains!
We fucking made it!
Whoa! Crazy. 15 miles away. Cool. Look at that.
I cannot even begin to explain how we felt when we saw land after 10 days at sea. We were relieved, we were exhausted, but damn, we were so proud of ourselves. Just a few months prior to this, we were learning how to put our sails up for the very first time. We couldn't believe how far we have come. We learned to trust our boat, but most importantly, trust in ourselves, and really push ourselves beyond anything we thought possible. We hope you follow our One Life adventure next time as we get settled into the US Virgin Islands. Cheers, everyone! Thanks for watching! Does whatever James does.
It's not a bat, it's a moth. It's a moth.
Where is it?
It's on the fishing rods and it is a fucking enormous moth. It's not a bat. It's just a giant moth.
I thought it was a bat. Hanging with my new friend. He thinks
He's nesting in your hair, which doesn't say much for your hygiene.